I know you're sick of hearing it so many times, but I don't want you to ever give up. If we're going by the common definition of failure, which is to be unsuccessful in one's goal, then there is no such thing as failure. There is only giving up. You can try many different things, but your attempts can only end when you've given up. There is no such thing as failure. There is only the lack of continuing. You are the only deciding factor as to whether you choose to continue attempting to achieve your goal. It's all in your head. You can physically do anything possible in the human condition. The only thing holding you back is your own mind. It's pointless to ask if you can do something when you can ask the better question of how you can do something. There is no motivation but what you make for yourself. If you keep telling yourself that something is impossible, it will continue to be impossible. Only until you decide to try again will you achieve your goal. The pain of failure is not nearly as bad as the pain of knowing you never tried. I have a question for you. Do you want to be happy? Because I know something that will make you happy. Did you know that being proud of yourself is one of the most important things there are? And did you know that being proud of yourself will make you happy? Yeah, it's crazy, right? So why aren't you showing the world your full potential? Is it because you don't want to be happy? No. Is it because it's impossible to be the best you can be? No. Is it because you don't know what to do? No. I'll tell you why. You don't show your full potential because you're selfish. All you care about is how you feel right now. Why should you work for the future when you can just be happy right away by watching some YouTube or going on Snapchat or checking your Instagram? Temporary amusement is the reason you hold yourself back. You'd rather get your temporary pleasure. You are selfish, and nobody likes a selfish person. You don't like them either, so stop being a selfish person and start considering your future self, you hypocrite. If you treated yourself how you treat other people, you wouldn't have many of the issues you do now. There are very few people who would willingly give their friends lung cancer, yet some people choose to smoke as if it won't affect them. And this applies to everything in health. In 5 years, you'll be a different person. So why doesn't that person get a vote on how you treat yourself now? It's a simple question of, will you regret your actions? Treat yourself like a friend, and only do to yourself what you're willing to do to someone else. Consider every action you take, whether it be wasting your time, being unhealthy, or taking unnecessary risks. And don't give up. Don't give up trying. If one of your goals is happiness, then everything I said here should apply. And you should never give up that goal. But something else I've learned is that it's okay to take a break every now and then. We need our time to recharge, so it's okay to just relax sometimes. But I've also learned to give from your overflow, not your source. What I mean by that is that you should reward your hard work with relaxation by giving from your excess free time. Taking a break is not the same as giving up. Don't give up. Nobody has that much free time, but the extra time we do have can be used for our own amusement. But be careful about that word, amusement. To muse is to be absorbed in thought. One of the definitions of a is not, without. To amuse is literally to not think. Don't let things that are amusing dictate and control what you do. Let yourself be the decision maker. And my advice, choose not to give up. Don't give up what you could be doing right now for a little bit of fun that's not going to matter in the end. Don't do tomorrow what could be done today. It's amazing how many people don't follow and apply this famous phrase. Actually following through with your goals is very important to your satisfaction in life. You have potential. Unbelievably high amounts of potential. More than you realize. Every morning when you wake up, an easy mental exercise you can do is visualize the perfect day. A day where you complete everything you wanted to get done and still retain free time. A day where you did everything you wanted to do in the span of 14 hours. Now let's suppose you did this every morning, and you acted upon those goals, actually completing them throughout the day. How much could you get done in a week? In a month? In a year? It's incredible to think about, but it's truly something you can do. You literally can, and I don't see why you shouldn't. Now I've mentioned this before, but saying you have potential is a bit of an insult. You have potential. You aren't doing what you could be doing right now. You could be doing a lot more. You can go a lot further. You are not at the level you could be. Understand now? And that's my whole point in all this. You need to ask yourself, if you died today, would you be content with your life? Did you make your time on this earth worth it? Because if not, It's about time you do something to change. If you don't want to be forgotten, then you need to give people a reason not to forget you. People say a reason not to kill yourself is because things get better. And I say that you can make things a whole lot better for yourself if you just try. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on others. Don't give up.